I heard a sad story today. They're telling me about a couple where they are married and now the wife come home and catch his husband sleeping with her best friend. And the shocks a sad story like that. Do you know when I analyze and dig down and to find out exactly what happened because I know the couple? This is what I picked up. Do you know when you are married, as a friend, you need to understand this. Either you're a man or a woman, when you get married, you need to understand like your previous life, your friends, those one they don't have experience of marriage, those one they don't have the same vision like yours. You need to create a small boundary, a small distance between you and them. Because what you are experiencing right now is not what they're experiencing. You are the one who's going to advise them how marriage is good, how to carry on in the marriage. They don't have experience on that. But if most of the time you are taking the secret of your house, you are taking the secret between you and your husband, you are telling your best friends, you must know you are selling your husband or you are selling your wife. If something is not good, you cannot expose your house. You cannot expose your family. You cannot expose your husband, either your wife. Now, if the friend knows everything about you, first, that person was your friend before you to get married. And that person knows everything about you already, good and bad. And now he knows the secret of your house. If that person is not a good friend, he will use it for his own benefit. That is the problem. Because many people until today, they are married, but they don't put their partner as a priority first. They don't put their marriage like the first thing first. They put in their families, they put in their brothers and sisters, they are putting their friends as the priority. No, your first priority when you are married is your wife or either your husband. Those are the things you need to know. And a married person cannot take the secret of his house and put it out from his house. Me, I have an African proverb say, what is discussed in the bedroom, even in the sitting room, they shall not know about it. But if you can take now the one is discussed in the bedroom to the outside of the yard, you must know you are bringing a trouble. You are bringing a problem. You are bringing a problem. Your best friend when you are married is your husband, either your wife. Your companion is your husband or either your wife. Your secret maker is your husband or your wife. Your wife. So everything is between the two of you. But if you find out a married woman got the best friend, she's a woman, and outside there was a friend, or either a husband is best friend, that is where the marriage is got to split. The marriage is not gonna work. Things like that will happen because you are destroying your house by selling. Either you men who always take the story of your wife and telling your friends, you are selling your wife. Yeah? Women, it's the same thing. You're gonna sell your husband. Then things like that will happen. When things like that happen, don't blame other people. Oh. Blame yourself, my brother and sister. If you are not ready to get married, if you are not ready, don't marry. If you think like you can still carry on with your friends on the past life, carrying them, bringing them in the marriage, don't get married because you're going to make the other person suffer. Either you're going to sell your house. I'm telling you, before you do something, you must think and rethink nicely. In Jesus Christ's name.